My greetings to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and also my wonderfully made Biafran brothers and sisters, people from the Odiegwu, which is the rising sun. I greet you all and I welcome you all to this episode of SOLUDO. Before and after the charm of APC and Fulani captured him. Anyway, the news you're about to watch had everything to do. There was a time SOLUDO is championing the struggle for the restoration of the Biafrans. Yes, it is not too far. Until that devil called Fulani Kabal spirit captured him. The charm hold him now to the extent that the same SOLUDO don't turn to become a tiger in the midst of those who supported him simply because he feels that if he keep on supporting Biafrans, not doing the bidding of the so-called Fulani Kabals, then his second term in office will be under jeopardy. Yo, let me speak this English. I've been in my spirit. Anyway, whatever it is, let us see. Waiting Simon Ekpa talk. And sorry, not waiting Simon Ekpa talk. Let us first listen to SOLUDO assertion. Before then, we hear the response coming from Simon Ekpa Njoko, the PG Prime Minister. Let us listen to Mbafu, the governor of Anambra State.
We are one of the countries under the red alert list. And so it hasn't worked. The concoction hasn't worked. The 36 state structure that we have today, Ofodile argues very forcefully that this current 36 structure is contrary to the instruments of surrender of Biafra. That there are three conditions that they agreed on the instruments of surrender. One of which was that the Biafrans accepted, said, we accept the current structure, which then was a 12-state structure. And that B or C of it was that any future change must bring all Nigerians on the table to agree. And that these were the things they signed at the instrument of surrender, but that the military unilaterally subsequently changed the structure without then the participation of the other side. And he argued that this was against the instrument of the surrender, and that no wonder the Southeast has been marginalized out of it, 5 states out of the others having 6 and 7, as the case may be. Now there is the issue of unitary fiscal federalism instead of the 1963 Republican Constitution on fiscal federalism. There is the expansive exclusive list and having overpowerful Abuja. The development process is a trickle down from Abuja to the rest instead of a bottom-up economic and development arrangement. The census and revenue allocation that disadvantages the Southeast.
So I don't hear him. This is SOLUDO when he was at the forefront speaking for the Biafran, simply because then I think he's not yet the governor of Anambra State, if I'm not mistaken. Please, if I'm wrong, correct me, because I cannot find the original of this video. Let me know when he made the comment. But to me, I think he never became the governor of Anambra State before he made this comment. Then after going into the government house, deliberating, meeting all sort of people, castigating P2B, saying all sort of things, and then the people see him as a very, very his border is so porous that they can penetrate. I mean, the Fulanis don't they penetrated the border of SOLUDO, which is in his heart, and brought him over. Now he is singing the song of APC and their cabals called Fulanis. Anyway, Simon Ekpa have a response for this man. He said, breaking news. Please, before we proceed, help me like, share, comment, and make sure that this message go to every nooks and crannies. And keep on subscribing to my channel for more important and interesting videos coming your way. Breaking news according to Simon Ekpa. This is at SOLUDO before the Fulani charm got him. SOLUDO with his own mouth shot his entire illusionary and fraudulent government, delegitimized himself from his current illusionary position. In fact, he should arrest himself with immediate effect, or better still, report to the nearest Biafra authority for prosecution. Which juju them give these people job? That is the question Simon Ekpa was asking. Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighters, and Black Marine, please and please, according to him, increase the fire to 1,000% from today. I am not yet happy enough with the current fire. We need 1,000% increase, and you have the capacity to increase within 4 hours of this tweet. That is Simon Ekpa speaking. Okay, here are the important comments that follows this post. Otu Chichinaka said, sir, no politicians are straight. Okay, Prince Anekwe, he come with his own long epistle, but we are going to read it for reading's sake. That disgrace he suffered in the hand of Tinubu security agencies during his inauguration. During the inauguration of Tinubu, this guy suffered a very big humiliation in Abuja. I think at Eagle Square was a serious affront to his dignity. That's why now he joined the cabals. It's also amount to a kind of psychological trepidation and the moralization of to his personality. With all his global influence, the Fulanis told him to borrow a leaf from Atungozi Okonjo-Iweala. All of a sudden, the spirit of Biafra left him, turned him into an Ebubago chief security officer and an enemy to the millions of his admirers. The next step from him will be to turn over Apuga and Anambra to APC in the next presidential election. Onwekwano choice, flavor musiki. Hashtag at government Biafra at CC Soludo. Okay, the message is being tagged to him that now the spirit of Biafra have left him. The spirit of Igboism have left him. Now he's been occupied by the spirit of Fulanis. Abo said, I beg, we want our liberation army on the street. Let the Woto increase by 1,000%. We don't give them space. It is now an eye for an eye. Religious freedom and monitoring said the wise foolish one. Chineke, hey. Bignet Biafra said the long-awaited movement. Thank God for my PM. The media team, ESN, Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Nations League, and other groups. May Almighty Chukwu Okeabiama be with you all in time like this. All the words of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our Prime Minister be honored by our Elohim. He say, and he say. Messi Oyedeya said, that is when was the man. Today, he is a paper. Ewo. John Nwafo said, Woto for the Zoo government, leave us alone. They are running away from the north because their Woto is too much for them. Tina Ed said, my people, Soludo knew the truth about Biafra until he became a governor, and Satan kissed him in the broad daylight, and darkness swallowed him, and he became buried. It's all right, Chukuma. Hey, you don't hear me. Emak said, please, the commander has been given. We need this Omokoko to understand that we are not joking. No peace for the wicked. Usman Sharif Fujida said, if you ask the man behind this post, he will brag that he is learned. Irony can never be out of the place with an average Southerner. Helen non-state armed group is the peak of ignorance one will support in this era. Non-state group. Non-state armed group. Abi, waiting they call this one? Amatoku. They are carrying arms. So Ebubago that working for APC is carrying arms. Now, what do they call it? ESN now or Biafra Liberation Army is now non-armed group or whatever you call him. Imaginary Chris FS said this means that Chukwumacha Soludo at some point in his life has some senses of resonance. Soludo, what happened to your sense? Nah. Witness said, fire the bullet out of them, no mercy. Okay, fire the bullet out of them, no mercy. God bless Mark said, and he was then 1/4 of a human being. Now he is completely lost. Lost ghost, no grave. Ew. Chukwumacha Soludo, can you ever survive this one? Anyway, Simon Ekpa, Alex the Great said the so-called elite in Biafra knows the truth, but chooses to dance in the support of the minority Fulani Igwes, politicians, Efulefus, saboteurs, Fulani stooges, DOS, Biafra youths, you are the problem of Biafra. Big shame on every single one of you and the family you came from. When they say I trust underscore Biafra army, I trust what you can do. Ndumoma said they are coming to their senses. As Simon Ekpa fled the Biafran so flamboyant said, wow, seeing my comment in 2023. This one is Nnamdi Kanu spirit in Simon Ekpa. They called him after this and made him governor to silence him and use him against his people. But the coming of Biafra government under Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoko will bring back our hope for actualization of the independent state of Biafra. Just for clarity, I am not a peaceful liberator. I am not a peaceful agitator. When you are liberating your people from a terrorist government, a terrorist oppressor, you use forces both in self-defense and in attacking the terrorists. At Simon Ekpa Njoko, Great Igbo said, peace is a dream only achieved when good men are ready to commit great violence upon evil men. God bless the good day. I am ready to take any blame and risk for Biafra to come, because Biafra must come. All these are quotes of Simon Ekpa Njoko, the BG Prime Minister. Moving forward, Maxwell Emmanuel said this is why his vain clamoring for a forceful unity of Nigeria will fail, because the law of the present truth has reproved him as his first confessions. He won't eat his vomit. Biafra is the truth of the present time, and that is what the governing forces of the universe is offering us, and we must accept it whether the devil like it or not. So my people, now here we go take back break. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos.